How's it going, guys? My name is Rogue Ghost and welcome back to Palworld. If you've seen this video, that video, or even maybe this one, then you've gotten a glimpse of my base, and a lot of you guys were asking me for a step-by-step build on how to get this done. So that's exactly what we're doing right now. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, nighttime struck, so it's not the best lighting, but Lambo, look at the camera. No. Look at the camera, buddy. Look at the camera. Alright, you don't need a PAL box when you start. Just a heads up, I'm actually going to destroy mine so I can show you without that. So what you're going to do is start your foundation somewhere, preferably in a corner, like away from stuff. And that's your starting point. You're going to go 9 that way, 9 that way, because it's a 10 by 10. So, oh, we're out of stone because I don't have a PAL box. Let me grab that real quick. Okay, so you're gonna make a 10 by 10 for your starting foundation. So obviously 10 this way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If something like a tree gets in the way, just chop it down. It shouldn't regrow, from what I hear. Or you could just move it. Either way, it's up to you. Your base. Alright, and then 9 this way to make 10. And then you're just gonna close it off. Alright, there you have it, 10 by 10 foundation. So from there, we're going to find the middle point of all the sides. So this one should be right here. You're gonna come out with a 1x4. You're gonna do that twice. You're gonna have a 2x4 on this front side. Only do this on the front side of your base though. This is gonna be your front. And you're gonna do the same thing on this side, but only 1 outward, not 2. And then symmetrical on this side. Leave the back side alone for now. Alright, so once you reach this point, you should have a 10 by 10. A 1x4, 1x4, 2x4 on all the opposite sides. Then you'll come to the back, count in 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and put a 2 back. Same thing on this side, 1, 2 on the 3rd, and then just attach it. So you'll have a 6x2 in the back, 4x2 front, 1x4 on the sides. And that's your entire foundation. You don't have any more than that. The reason we have it raised up a tiny bit is because I personally like the look of stairs. So you'll come to every side, and except for the back, because the back is going to be your main stairwell. So that's not going to be an entrance from the outside. And you're going to put some stairs leading down. Alright, there we go. Now what you're going to do is grab your trusty window. Pick some few select spots. So we're going to put one like right there. We'll do one right there. Make it symmetrical. Throw in, I guess we'll do one right there too on the back, because there's going to be a wall right there that's hard to see through. And then we'll put some on the front. And feel free to put one right here. It does protrude out of it, but this is going to be like your deck, and then in here is actually going to be part of the inside base. So we'll put a window there, one there, and there. Not there, we did that on the other side, so put the windows where you like them, or copy me, either way. Wherever you don't have windows, fill in with walls. Okay, when you reach a point like this, just put them on the 2 sides. Your doorway is going to be too wide and too tall. We'll get to that later. Just leave 2 spaces right there. We'll do the same thing right here. So you put one right here, leave 2 spaces, put one right there. And then lastly, you're going to do the same on this side. So that should be what your walls look like. What we're going to do after the walls is put another layer of just normal walls, no windows on top of that. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, there we go. That's another layer of walls. And for first floor, because there is big pals, some that go up to 3 high. We're going to add one more layer, but make sure on this third layer, where the windows are, you just line them up, or if you want to make them look separate, it's depending on your preference, just do what you like. Me personally, I like the windows lining up all the way up the tower. Alright, and I reached a point where I actually ran out of stones, so we're going to be right back again. Before I do head out though, and get some stone, I'm going to show you where to put the PAL box. Alright, so for the PAL box, you're going to go right down the center of the main door. And then line it up with the 2 walls. So it's going to be direct center of the base, right there. Try to line it up best you can, and flop it down. Alright, there we go. PAL box, dead center. Exactly where you want it. We're going to put that guy there and hope he gathers some stone for us. Alright, now I'm going to go get stone. Alright, got a tiny bit more stone. So we're going to finish up this wall real quick. Sweet. Now what you're going to do is a risky climb to the 3rd story of your castle. When you get up here, you're going to go to your roofs. And you're going to fill in everything. Except for the back. I'll show you in a second what I mean. Alright, so this whole section back here, don't touch that, just roof over the rest. Alright, here's the other part that I forgot to mention. When you get to this point, you're gonna leave... Oh, not that. So if you see that corner down there, directly lined up with like that, the front entrance, to the left of that, line it up right here. Don't fill in this section. And then directly opposite, we're gonna do the same thing. So we need to put a roof right here. So directly like that, and then lined up with those 2 doors. You're going to want that whole area open right there. I'll show you why in a second. We're actually going to fence this off. A lot of people like the whole look-through part of my base. If you don't want this open and you need that space, just go ahead and close it. I mean, do whatever. Anything you want to change about this base, go ahead and change. So now that you got the roof up there, you're going to jump back down to the bottom floor. And we're going to do a couple of things here. All of which involve walls. So come over to your main door, put walls all the way up both sides. So 3x3 walls, just like this. Move boar. Just like that. And we're gonna do the same thing but on this side. And you're gonna put just one right here. And you can put a door there if you want. I don't. It's up to you. And you're going to come to this side. Same thing. And again, you can put a door right here. Normal door. You don't have to because the other side's going to be open big enough for pals. And I never even used that door. And then on this one, you're going to go 3 up on these sides. So then you got a nice little room in here. Same thing on this side. And then when it comes to the front side and... The front room on the 2 sides, you can jump and fit a wall right there now that we've got the roof on top. It's finicky, but you can get it, or you can just climb up, either way. Alright, and that's pretty much first floor as far as walls go. The only thing left you have to do is the stairs. So you can do them one of 2 ways. You can either go in the middle and branch outward, which I ended up eventually doing, but I think I prefer it to be up against the edges. So you're going to put 2 stairs, right like that. Just get your roof. One right there, one over here on this side. Back to stairs. And in the center between the stairs, you're going to attach them with the roof. So that was probably a tiny bit confusing to look at, but if I'm sure you can build it just from seeing that. Once you reach that point, get your stairs again, and that's when you attach it to 2nd floor. So that's first floor 100% complete, other than like workbenches and stuff like that. Now, what you can do on these porches or balconies or decks, whatever you want to call them, you can use benches as like they kind of look like fences. I'm gonna get rid of these two. So because there's no fence in the game, this is the weird way to do it, but it is doable. You can either have it that low, or you can stack some on top. They do take a second to build if you don't have the craft speed, so maybe get like an Anubis or something that can help build these, because they do take a while. I'm not going to go over building every single one of these with you guys. I'm just going to tell you where I have them, and then at the end of the video, I'll show you the completed base, so you can kind of figure that out. Yeah, like that. You can stack them on top of each other to make them higher, which is what I do. I like mine too high. So you can have them there. On this side, just don't cover up the stairs. And you can do that on all three sides of the base. Alright, it's getting to a dark time again, so we're gonna wait a second and come back on this morning. Alright, it's brighter again. So once you got all this first floor done, and you've decorated it or whatever, you don't have to decorate it. Maybe you're just building the base and then you're working that out later. You're gonna come up to this floor, and then we're gonna do the windows in the same spots they were before. If you can't find them, just kind of look over the ledge like that. You'll be able to see them. There we go. There's all the windows. And then we're going to kind of do the same thing we did before. So this entire first row, just fill in all the slots with walls, except for 2 leading out from right here. So you'll have this like that. Same thing on the other side. Over there, fill in the walls. Over there, fill in the walls. There we go. So it should look like this. You've just got the 2 openings right there. When you have those openings, put a roof out. That's going to be your balcony. Now with the balcony, it is really ugly unless you have some sort of fencing. So you can use these benches. You can just put stools all across it. Find some sort of way to make your balcony look good. Personally, I would do these. Line it up in the middle, place it. One here, and one here. But that's what the balcony will look like. We'll do the same thing on this side real quick over here. There we go. So small balconies, but they look fine. You can, if you want to, you can actually make them another wide if you feel like this is too small. But I'm gonna stick with mine just too wide on this. Okay, once you have that far, literally walls all across the top again. Same thing as down below. If you're having a hard time reaching these spots, just go up top and jump down. Or if you've got a gale claw or something, you might have a better, safer bet doing that. Okay, walls all around. And then again, walls all around except for windows above the windows, just like last time. Okay, there's second floor. This one's way more basic than the bottom one. The center portion you actually want to fence off too. So just use the benches. One here, 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 there. And then on the side, sometimes it can be weird, so I'd start in the center point and put like one there, and then work your way out to the other ones. If that makes sense. And then when you finish up that, stack it. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Say you end up with like 2 fences that are about that far apart. You can't really fit one in there, so what I like to do is, let's see if I can find it. What I like to do is get some sort of houseplant like this potted one, and throw it right in the middle right there. It conceals the hole, it looks nice. Until they add actual fences, that's the way to go. Alright, so again, we're gonna climb up to the roof, Spider-Man your way up there, and conceal the whole top again. Alright, roof is done. Just the 2 holes. You're gonna carve and copy the bottom again. And put your stairs. Now, with those stairs coming up right here, and this one going up right there, I would recommend putting some fences just between here, if you want. If not, it still looks fine. I would just recommend it. So, same stair design on the way down. And there we go. We've got first floor down here. Coming up to second floor. and then wrapping up to our third and final floor before we're on the roof and making towers. So this third floor, I'm just going to try to be quick with it. Same thing as down below. Line up the windows, get them up. We're doing three high again, and instead of having the open sides, it's going to be closed again. So just worry about the windows and the walls. Pull it up 3 high. Alright, so that's third floor walls. After walls, you're going to ceiling off literally the whole top of this. We'll destroy the ceilings over there and there when we need them. But just throw the entire ceiling across the top of this. Don't worry about stairs because we're not going up anymore over there. Don't worry about balconies. Don't worry about this hole. That's going to be filled in. Because on top of this is the actual roof and then the towers. So alright, roof is finished. We're actually gonna drill a hole right here so we can hop down. There we go. That's third floor. So what we're gonna do with this floor is leave this back area open. So we're gonna come over here to this. We're gonna build a wall. 3 out, so 1, 2, 3. On the outer parts, the three blocks and then the wall. We're gonna build a few of those until we have a 2 slot right here. Then we're going to do that symmetrical. You can put windows in here, or you can just send it to the roof. I'm just going to send mine to the roof. There we go. Now from the center point, count 1 out. You just need a 1 wide walkway. We'll do the doors, we'll do the door centered. It's the door right there. And we're out of stone again. Be right back, boys and girls, I guess. Alright, we're back at the base again. It is almost nighttime, so I'm going to try to finish up these walls real quick and then wait through it. So, same thing from that side. You're just going to symmetrically... Is that even a word? Symmetrically? Put it on this side. Alright, and there's those. You can put a door in the middle. Right here. And 2 walls on top. These, for me at least, you can do whatever you want with them. I purpose these as bedrooms for me and my buddies. So just 2 rooms right there. The other ones can deal with it. We only have 2 rooms. On this side right here, you can fence off these edges to make it look better. And then in the middle, I would definitely recommend fencing it. Remember, any gaps, put a pot in the middle, and you're good. So that whole portion, everything down there is done. As long as you got your fences and everything, unlike what I got. Don't worry, I'll still show you mine at the end. We're going to pick up right here as soon as the sun picks up. Alright, sunlight picked back up. So we can pick back up our build. Alright, right here what you're going to do is get some walls right next to this window right here. Or the corner, depending on where you put your windows. And a door right there. And pull those all the way to the ceiling. Same thing right here on the opposite side. Not right there. Right here. And then you're going to walk in. You'll put a triangle right here and a wall right here. It'll make sense in a second. Trust me. Alright. Stair right there. 2 floors. Stair. 2 floors. Very simple. Last one, stair. Oh, you're gonna get rid of that roof. That's the roof I was talking about earlier. And then you're up top. Congratulations. You're gonna do the same thing, exactly symmetrical, over to this side. And final stair. Now you're completely done with everything inside the base. Nothing down there needs any touch up except for what you need to decorate, your fencing stuff, and workbenches / pal stuff. Now it's just the roof. So we're gonna have towers coming up, and then like nice little decals, if that makes sense. And that's pretty much the whole base after that. So let's do that real quick. Okay, right here we're gonna make it a 3x3. So if you want windows in your tower, go for it. I think I actually do have them on my main server. I am not going to be doing it on this one. So surround everything but these this spot right here, and you're just going to put 2 doors. and some walls. Then what you're gonna do, pick a spot you're gonna go up. I think right here is probably the best spot, so stair, roof. Stair roof is what we're gonna be doing for this one. And let's we'll go 3 high and see how that looks. We might go higher than that. Maybe 4 high is the sweet spot. You're kind of just doing whatever looks nice from the outside. So if we take a step out here, you can see it looks nearly not tall enough, so we're actually going to do 4 high. Alright, when you're 4 high, you're just going to roof off everything except for these 3 slots. I think it looks best with 3. You can do 2 if you want, but then it leaves like a weird gap. I don't know, 3 on the way down looks nicest to me. After you do that, you're going to make triangle. Triangle. You're just going to make them pretty much point the tip of the triangle at each other on every single side. And there you have it. The first castle. We're going to take a tiny bit of fall damage. Or sorry, the first tower on the castle. And that's what that one looks like. Congratulations. You finished that. Now do it exactly opposite on this side again. There we go. My towers didn't line up. I must have messed up somewhere. But let's go check out actually what I did mess up on. Oh, that's what I did. Alright. Just put the floor right here instead of where I did right there, and it should line up perfect up top. I'm not going to tear all this down though, so just make sure to do better than what I did. Or if you don't care, personally I don't, then just leave it. Sometimes things look nice when they're a tiny bit off. Oh, no way. I ran out of stone again. Okay, this build's taking like 6,000 stone. So keep in mind, you're going to have to be farming if you want this. Alright. I'll be right back with stone. Let's see if I die to this. Nope, I'm all good. Alright, I'm going to go get stone. Alright, there we go. Hopefully 300 stone's enough to finish this. We're like down to the last tiny bit. Okay, after you get that, drop down here, make a triangle right there. Sweet, level up. Triangle right there, and then one right here in the middle. Now we've got that half done. So we're gonna move over to this side right here. Put 2 door frames, just like that. And wall off this area around it. So it's a 2x3. Let's see, 2x3. And this 2x3. We're gonna do that same thing we did earlier, where we put 1 triangle right here, 1 wall right here, and then the stair. And then you're gonna put 2 ceilings, work your way up, just keep wrapping around, and make sure it ends up being 4 high. Alright, so I already got mine 4 high. We're just gonna do the stairs. And I personally just want it roofed off like that, just these 3. Leave that side alone. And then what we're going to do here is more triangles. Just like that. Every corner just touching. We'll leave this spot open. That's fine. Now let's go do it exactly symmetrical again. There's only 2 more towers, don't worry guys, we're just about finished here. In the middle right here though, we will be making more triangles. Just like that. And we'll do that opposite all we can too. Alright, just like before, 2 doors. Surrounded by walls, 4 tall, and do the stairs symmetrical. Alright, I'm out here getting stone, and I just realized, you look back at that, that thing looks sick. It is huge. There we go. There's that entire side. Now we just gotta worry about the last tower right here. If you don't like the look of so many towers, don't build this one, just stick to the other 4. But I am gonna do this one. So for this one, we're just gonna do a door right here, a door right here. And I actually, I don't know how to make the inside of this one look good, but from the outside it looks fine. Not that you're really gonna be in here, but just keep that in mind. So you're gonna put a wall right there. Triangle right there, and you're gonna work your stairs up. We're gonna do 4 high again. All these towers are 4 high, by the way. You can put a triangle right here if you want. Yeah, we'll put a triangle there. There we go. Oh, I'm stressing on stone again. We're about to run out. There's that. Yeah, we're definitely grabbing more stone. And then the roof on top. For this one, do everything except for these 2 spots right here. So just like that. And then we're going to be back with the last bit of stone. Not much left. Like literally, I only needed to build about 10 more structures. And we're going to finish this off. I'll show off the base and we'll go from there. Okay, we're back up here again. Last time. Alright, so you're going to put triangles, all corners, as you know you would. And this one, since we have the slot in the middle, a 2 slot, we'll just fill those in just like that. We're going to finish everything on the roof except for right here, which, triangles. It's surprising, I know. And we're going to ramp that one. We'll ramp it just right up to that castle. Tower, sorry, not castle, jeez. There we go. That's the entire base right there. Alright, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The finished base, exactly how it was just a second ago, except for this one's my main one. So right here you can actually wrap the wall around. I didn't mention that. And it looks like some raiders broke some of the fences. It's whatever. I'm just going to show off the base real quick, so you can see what it looks like. So decoration all across out here. Come inside, we've got a lot of our stuff. Mining on that side. Farming over here on this side. The 2 exits. Crafting all across the bottom part down here. Easiest part to access, so we made sure we'd fit it all. This one's probably our favorite room up here. We've got some weird things like eggs right there and crafting over there, but it works out with the back of this room. Here's our luxury corner built by my teammate Penguin. I built this bar right here. We got it all nice and set up. And then the balconies I was talking about with the 2 stacked benches, this is what they look like. In the corners you can put bar stools up and make like a ceiling if you want. That's a whole separate topic. You're probably just going to leave it like that. And then right here where the benches are, those tiny gaps I was talking about, filled them in with plants. Looks really good. Now we're up to 3rd floor. 3rd floor I fenced off my middle section. Fenced off right there. This one's Laird's room right here. He hasn't gotten around to decorating it. And then I claimed this one. I gotta have room after building all this. Decorate that a bit. Right here in this room, you could make it a bedroom. I'm hoping they add some sort of throne that I could put right there. And up on the roof, same towers, same everything, just with the breeding pen in the center. That's the only thing we have up here. Other than that, it's all empty. So that's the base tour. Thank you guys, whoever stuck this far into the video. It definitely is going to be a long video. I can tell just from how long it took to edit. But if you wouldn't mind subscribing, it's totally optional, but it is free. I'll point that out. Because videos like this do take me a lot of time and a bit of effort, especially having to remake an entire world just to get to this point. So dropping a sub would mean a lot to me. Like the video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, that concludes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.